War is big business, and they like war because it keeps them fat and happy.
I never knew too much about John Lennon until some friends of mine actually made a short film called I Met the Walrus. It's a lot of his own ideas about peace. That was a moment for me as far as getting into the history of John Lennon, the history of the Beatles, and how important they were, not just musically but culturally.
You say you want a revolution, well,
My favorite John Lennon moment, I'm a little spoiled because I met him when I was 14. After I spent much of the day with him in a hotel room at the King Edward in Toronto, him and Yoko, he walked me to the door and I flashed what I thought was a peace sign. I went, "Thanks, John." And then he said to me, "It's this way." So that's my favorite John Lennon moment. He taught me how to say peace.
John Lennon. There really isn't anything I don't like about John Lennon, but there's one, it's not even a lyric, it's just a quote I remember reading from him. I'm paraphrasing: "A dream dreamt by many people has the chance to become reality," which I think is an amazing model that we can all kind of try to live by.
better recognize your brother. Everyone you meet.
My favorite memory of John Lennon is from 1989 back home in Romania. Before 1989, we were not allowed to travel outside of the Eastern Bloc, and I recall my first trip being south of the border in Bulgaria. And I decided, of all the things that I could have brought back home, to come back with one record, and that record was John Lennon's Imagine. John Lennon is a role model for me because he was a person who believed in peace. He believed in activism, and he believed in people getting involved for social change. And if I look at where I am now, working for an organization that involves activism, involves grassroots volunteering, I think that's strongly connected with John Lennon's message.
Imagine all the people living life in peace.
I think John Lennon's legacy is a redefinition of peace. We might have heard it said by many, but we've never heard it said like John Lennon said it. He has a song called Imagine, if you don't recall it. In my words, I say, I'm not saying, I'm just saying, we could put an end to war.
And the world